Welcome back, everyone, to Open Line. We are talking about getting back to work. There are people who are just desperate to get back to work. There are also people that are very concerned about their safety as they go back to work. Our guest is Billie Dycus. He is president with the Tennessee AFL-CIO. Our first caller talked about a loved one who was going back into work as a waitress and was not being provided the proper equipment. She felt like a mask is what the first caller was talking about. And Billie, you were saying if people want to file a complaint, you have a way that can help them, right? Or what if people do want to file a complaint?
Yes. If they're uncomfortable filing a complaint against their employer or a known employer, they can go on our website and they can file the complaint anonymously, and we'll make that complaint get to the proper folks so that the employer is put on notice that employees are filing complaints about unsafe working conditions.
Because it could be very intimidating for an employee, a waitress in this case, to file a complaint that sometimes wouldn't go so well if her boss was aware of that.
That's correct.
All right, let's go to Donna here. Hello, Donna?
Yes.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Well, I work at a call center, and they've got us working from home now. Hi.
Hi, okay, good.
Okay. I work at a call center, and they're working us from home right now, but during phase 2 or 3, I believe they're going to be bringing us back in.
Okay, good.
I'm 64 years old with underlying conditions.
And you're concerned about that. Everyone should turn down their TV. I think we're having a problem with that. Please turn down your TV. So Donna, 64 years old, works at a call center, currently working at home, but I believe she's concerned about being called back into the call center. She's 64. That's an age where there is a heightened sense of concern. What if she is called back in to work at a call center, close quarters? What do you recommend? What do you think, Billie?
Well, I think now, and I will definitely do some research, and if she would like to reach out to me, B. Dycus at tnaflcio.org. I believe there were provisions in the first package of stimulus money that was passed. I think there were provisions for those things where people with health conditions would be covered in some form or fashion. But I can't speak to that for sure because I haven't read the entire bill. But I do believe I remember some conversation that I had with some folks at the unemployment division early on about people in high risk categories, and that that if they felt that they were at risk or like she has conditions that would preclude her from going to work, I think that I think she would have some options there that I think we could help her with, and I'd be more than happy for us to do that.
She is someone who is fortunate in that she apparently still has a job. She's working from home. Her concern is when they are brought back into the crowded call center where she used to work. And my question to you, are you seeing employers that are eager to get employees back in the same building, or do you think this is going to fundamentally change things and you are seeing employers who are saying, okay, stay at home, everybody? Kind of what are you seeing?
I think what you're going to see a little of both. I think you're going to see employers say, hey, you're being affected working from home, and then I think you're going to see employers that are going to ask their employees to come back to work in the workplace. But I do think it is going to change the way we work. I think you very well may see an acceleration of robotics in areas that we never imagined we would see them, just because of the ripple effects of how do we get people to work from home, but how do we still continue to serve the public? It's going to be a very mixed bag as we go forward.
Yes, let's go to Max now. All right, turn down your TV before I start talking here. All right, so Max, what's on your mind?
Yes, sir. Me and my wife work at the same corporation, and last week they had a COVID-19 case in the building, and they tell us if we feel unsafe, we can take off. But they're a point system, and they're still giving points, where I know other companies around here are not giving points or tracking attendance right now. So what can I do in that situation?
All right, interesting. What do you think, Billie?
Well, I don't. I'm not sure. In fact, I would probably think he's not working at a corporation with a corporation that has a labor agreement where those kind of things could be handled. I think what I would do is file a complaint with the Department of Labor, saying that there's been undue pressure put on us to return to work, and not saying that would work, but I do think that that when the employer is put you off work and then he's continuing to count days of absence against you, sounds like if he doesn't have a labor union, he needs one.
How forthcoming have employers been about telling employees, in your experience here in the last couple of months, how forthcoming have they been telling employees, okay, there was a case of COVID-19 found in the workplace? Are you seeing that they are being forthcoming, or are employees having to find out about it, secondhand, that kind of thing?
I can tell you, throughout the state of Tennessee, we've had about 48, somewhere in that neighborhood, 45 to 48 union members that have tested positive. Our employers, as far as I know, have been good about letting us know that there were cases, and that if you feel sick, don't come to work, or if you come to work and you felt the temperature, they're going to send you home, and you'll be quarantined until further notice. I have not heard any thing about other employees, telling employees, to come to work, or those kind of things. So I haven't had any of those things, in my position to report on. But now most of our employers, not saying all, and I haven't heard any bad reports, but I'm sure I will, have been good about letting us know that there are COVID-19 cases in our workplace.
That's important for employees to know. You want that information to be shared. All right, we're going to take a break. Gerald, Tony, others, hold on the line. We'll take a break. Be back right after this.